2021 saw a record-breaking investment in infrastructure by the Michigan Department of Transportation. The Rebuilding Michigan Bond Plan injected an additional $1 billion in funding during the construction season, keeping MDOT and our partners busy. From Detroit to the southwest corner of the state, all the way up to Lake Superior, Michigan's most traveled highways and some important tourist routes received extra attention.
It's really pretty amazing when you think about the incredible work that MDOT is doing in the midst of the pandemic, utilizing the bonding proceeds from the work that we did last year. And this is the work that we're getting done. This increases quality of life, it increases return on our investment, and this is why addressing infrastructure right now in this way is so important.
The modernization of I94 in Jackson County received a boost from Rebuilding Michigan bond funding. 8 miles of I94 is being rebuilt, while the redesigned US 127 I94 interchange was being updated with a new diverging diamond interchange. New bridges were constructed at Elm and Lansing Avenue to support the modern freeway.
It has the opportunity to just put Jackson more on the map. I appreciate everything. I appreciate MDOT doing this, but it's just, to me, it makes Jackson look bigger than it is. And with that, I believe it would bring more opportunities for everyone here in the city and the county, and it just would be a bright spot to be.
Over in Macomb County, a 2-year project on M59 wrapped up. Local business owners say the $63 million investment on one of the county's busiest stretches from Romeo Plank Road to I-94 was much needed.
It actually had pretty minimal impact for us. They really did do a great job, MDOT did, with communicating to us when things would be open, when things would be closed, so we could further pass that along to our customers. And really the impact for us was pretty minimal overall. It definitely improved the road conditions for us as well.
Drivers on I-69 between Flint and Port Huron saw several Rebuilding Michigan projects on this busy roadway, including a $32 million investment between M19 and Miller Road near Emmett. More than 480 jobs depend on this 6-mile stretch. Originally slated to be a 2-year project, the contractor was able to wrap up work in just 1 season.
Here, and particularly along the I-69 corridor, we're home to manufacturing, and we really intersect a lot of different types of transportation, whether that's air, rail, or trucking. And so having new and well-constructed roads is really important for making sure that we continue to have a strong manufacturing economy.
In West Michigan, MDOT invested $34 million as crews rebuilt 12 miles of southbound I-196 near Saugatuck, laying new asphalt and rehabilitating several bridges on a vital commercial, commuter, and tourism corridor.
Also important to our residents is 196 because our citizens have to use that highway for their weekly needs. We don't have a lot of amenities in the city of Saugatuck, so they have to go shopping in Holland and Grand Rapids. Likewise, we want to make sure that our visitors get here safely and efficiently. We're a tourist-based economy, and so that's really important to us. And then our workforce. A lot of them come from out of town, Holland, Grand Rapids, and from the south as well. And so we want to make sure they get here safely and efficiently.
Also on the west side, MDOT partnered with the Gun Lake Tribe to redesign and rebuild M179 over US 131. The tribe is making additional financial investments in the area and funded much of the work to help accommodate the expected increase in traffic.
It's all about setting that interchange up for the future, as we would love to do more development, and I think the locals would like to do some more development as well. So it was much needed, and we couldn't just shut it down and then replace it like the 100th Street Bridge, but we had to keep it open so we can maintain business operations, and MDOT and the contractors done a great job with that.
In MDOT's North Region, work on M72 in Grand Traverse and Kalkaska counties and reconstruction of nearly 6 miles of US 131 near Fife Lake were completed thanks to the Rebuilding Michigan funds. M37 near Chum's Corner, a popular tourist route for those visiting Traverse City, was rebuilt, including 2 new roundabouts expected to help traffic flow during those busy summer months.
With the Cherry Festival traffic, the Northwestern Michigan Fair, that happens to be right at one of the intersections. all of the new residential developments, all of these subdivisions that are going in right through that stretch of M37. So I appreciate MDOT making that section a priority. I appreciate the investment in our community, not only making it safer for the people that live here, but the people that travel through our community.
Over in Berrien County, MDOT has started work on a 2-year project that will connect US 31 to I94 near Benton Harbor. The $122.5 million project will rebuild more than 3 miles of I94 and interchanges for I94 Business Loop and US 31, along with a new bridge at Britton Avenue. Local residents have shown their appreciation for this project in a special way.
My family and I, my kids and I, we travel all the time from Waterville to the Benton Harbor, St. Joe area. And each time we were just so impressed by the progress. It seemed like every day there was noticeable changes. Not to mention that we saw the workers out there working all kinds of weather, all times of the day and night. They were just so impressed. And my 2 kids said, we need to do something for them. They said, why don't we stop and give them a treat? So then we just kind of built upon that and took it a little further.
And residents in Edenville appreciated the temporary bridge that was installed on M30, replacing the crossing that was washed out by last year's devastating flooding.
We've been able to watch a lot of the construction and get to know some of the crews, really appreciative of the work that they do. They've been working around the clock, 6 days a week. Just so appreciative of the men and women working through a Michigan winter to get this bridge back open, and really excited to celebrate each milestone for the community.
High load hits led to emergency repairs on several other bridges around the state. And the railroad bridge over US 23 near Milan was deemed unsafe following a routine inspection. Incidents like these showcase the department's ability to mobilize and respond quickly. Emergency repairs were also needed on Mackinac Island's M185. The iconic route is critical to the island's tourist industry, carrying millions of visitors each year on foot, bike, and horse-drawn carriage.
Millions of people have enjoyed it over the years. It's for many people, it's one of the great Mackinac Island memories, riding around the island on M185. This is just the latest example of how well our organizations have worked together to maintain and preserve this great amenity on Mackinac Island, this jewel of the state of Michigan.
Parts of the roadway had been completely washed away by high water levels on Lake Huron, prompting the quick response by MDOT. The reconstruction and new break wall should protect this scenic road for years to come. In Marquette, more than $9 million was invested to resurface nearly 3 miles of US 41, M28, and add on a non-motorized path. Rebuilding Michigan funding supported more than 10,000 jobs across the state, and improved infrastructure will pave the way for more economic development and jobs in years to come.